January is over, and I know that a lot of people have trouble kind of keeping up with the fitness goals that they may have set for themselves, which is why I'm so excited to take you through my week of workouts, because I'm showing you what consistently I've built that I've been able to maintain and get results from for years. All right, so let's dive into my first day of workout, which is a Monday. Okay, so this is the first day of the week of workouts. So today we're doing a bench press test, I think, so it should be fun. So far, what you guys have missed is John, who's my coach, has made me do some really annoying warm-ups. Now we're just like, what are we doing? Are we just increasing the bench?
Increasing weight, we're going up one more weight, and then we're going to see how many reps she can do at 70 pounds on the bench press.
Okay, let's do it. And also, I'm weaker. I was very ill.
In sickness?
I was sick. I had to take time off, but we're working on it. So, all right, let's do it.
1, 2, 3. With this one, it looks kind of silly. She'll show you what it looks like. One more. Beautiful. The idea is she can move this faster than she can move the bar, kind of getting used to what fast feels like, then the heavyweight moves faster.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Oh. You learn something new every day.
I think the goal in general has been to put on muscle, lose a little bit of body fat. And that's what we're going along. She's added in wanting to be able to get the more push-ups done. We've gotten wanting to do more pull-ups and increase her squat strength.
I wasn't able to do even one push-up. I'd never been able to like full push-up, and now I can do 7. So that's a big deal. It's a little win. So if you're someone who's starting to work out, I don't think you need a ton of experience. I just think like big compound movements are the most helpful. I started like training like with like weights even before I started working with a coach. It was just like me doing it on my own. So yeah, I don't think that you need specifically like a coach or a trainer. I just think it's like really good for you, and I think once you understand the science behind like why strength training is so good for you, you're like so motivated to do it. And then of course we take tone after the workout for them. So that's like my post-workout treat.
I think you can get 4. 4, maybe even 6. Let's go. Big push. Come on. 1. 6. Come on. 7. Let's go again. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hell yeah. 8 reps. So next, we get to go into our back squats. It's going to be a lighter weight, but we're going to bigger sets, so 3 sets of 10. Outrageous, right?
No. I already did squats actually earlier this week, but for some reason we're doing it again. But it is good for you.
I'm not just squatting the exact same way multiple times a week. Last time it was 5 sets of 5, I want to say, so the weight was a little bit heavier. Now we're going 3 sets of 10, which is the same amount of volume, same amount of reps. However, in fewer sets. So it's going to get her heart rate up a little bit more, breathing a little bit more, legs burning a little bit more, but it'll be less weight. I'd say start slow. There's no need to prove anything. I like to tell Siff, we don't need to break any world records today. Go with what feels good. Your body's pretty damn resilient. So as long as you're not loading unnecessary weight on the bar, you're pretty damn strong just as it is. So get after it and start light.
Yeah, so I used to have very bad ankle mobility issues, and so first we started on like, what are they called? Like the elevated
heel ramps.
Yeah. So
and they just help get into a better position.
Yeah, so we started with heel ramps. Initially it was like no weight, and then we built with like dumbbells, and now it's this. Or like heavier as well, but yeah, like it wasn't always like a back squat. Like first it was like range of motion and like fixing like the movement pattern, and then we like moved on.
Start light, start with hand support, meaning like you can do a squat and hold on to something. So when you get to the bottom and you're not able to get out, perfect, I'm gonna just pull myself right out of it. Versus throwing a heavy bar on your back and just hoping for the best. That doesn't normally go well.
So when I started at Monarch and I got my first set of blood work done, one of the first recommendations from Ryan, who's a doctor and the co-founder of this place, he recommended creatine to me. So that's actually how I started to take it. But putting powder into my smoothie every day was like kind of an inconvenience, because there's days where I don't have a smoothie and other days where I forget to take it. And so that was kind of the problem that we wanted to solve with Tone. So having it in gummy format is like so easy. You just remember to take it because it's like a little treat. So yeah, it's the best thing ever. Today is a rest day, and I'm going to tell you about why that's super important, but first we're going to make coffee. So one of the most important things that I've learned throughout my fitness journey is the importance of rest days. You actually can't build muscle and, have the performance that you want long term without taking time to rest. So obviously, like on rest days, it's not that I'm just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. There's certain things that I like to do. As an example, obviously hydration, we should be doing that every day. But this is why I'm obsessed with our Tone gummies. It's because they contain creatine, which is incredible for recovery, okay? So obviously creatine is so good for helping you build muscle, which over time, even as we get older, our muscle starts to degrade. Women have 75% less creatine stores than men to begin with, so it's so beneficial for women to take. But what I really love about it is when I first started to take it, what I noticed immediately was my recovery was so much better. So I was less sore, I was just able to perform much better at the gym. So I love this. And then something else that I also take every day is our MB1 capsules. So this is just really good for overall metabolism. It helps lower your blood glucose levels, lower your cholesterol, just incredible for all things metabolism. So I feel like this combination together is so amazing. Of course, you don't need both of them. If you had to prioritize and you're someone who's wanting to kind of like see more results at the gym, I'd go for this one. So on rest days, what I'm really prioritizing is active recovery. So I love to go out on long walks. That's kind of like the primary movement that I'm doing. And then on top of that, I love going to the sauna, cold plunging. I don't cold plunge typically on days that I'm working out because they're both stressors for the body and you don't want to overdo it. So I find that sauna, cold plunge, like that contrast therapy is really good for recovery. The other thing that I have been obsessed with lately is acupuncture. Honestly, it could go on and on, but it's so good for everything from hormones to stress levels. I find that the days that I get acupuncture, hot tip, I do it in the evening so that all I have to do is come home and like maybe have some dinner and go to bed. But I love doing that on rest days because I feel like it really calms my nervous system, and so my quality of sleep is so much better. It's easier for me to fall asleep on days that I get acupuncture. And then the last thing that I love is massages. So I typically do a massage every other Sunday evening, and also the same as acupuncture, I like to do that in the evening, so that, and this is after dinner actually, so that literally all I do is I come home and I get into bed. And in fact, I will go as far as brushing my teeth and doing my skincare routine before going to get my massage, so that, because I'm so tired and it's like so good for the body. So I feel like doing things that help your muscles and just help your recovery, not just from a body perspective, but from like a mind and nervous system perspective, is also so helpful. So I hope that my rest day was helpful for you guys, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for my next workout.
And we're back. So the original plan was 3 minutes of running easy to 2 minutes of walking to kind of accrue some volume on those feet. Siff thinks 3 minutes is going to be a little bit much for as she's still recovering from being sick, so we cut it in half. It's going to be 90 seconds of easy running into a 1 minute walk. She's going to try and repeat that about 12 times. I know, outrageous.
Oh my God.
But interval training honestly is one of my favorite ways to do it. Like if you're trying to get into running, just going out and running even an entire mile or 5 miles or however long is super daunting. But if you just put on a timer for 1 minute and then make it go off every minute, every time it beeps, you start running, it beeps again, stop running. Start running, stop running, and it's this perfect way. There's no distance you have to hit. It's just run for a minute, walk for a minute, and do it as long as you can or as long as you want. and don't kill yourself. Just go get sweaty and then call it a day and do it again the next day.
So the reason we started doing this was actually because I am someone who has historically struggled with running, and it's actually something I wanted to actively work on because just, you know, I don't know, like for me, I'm like, okay, if I don't like something or if I'm not good at it, I have to challenge myself to get better at it. That's why I started doing this. So how I kind of like get myself like excited to do it is I'll always watch YouTube while running, and I don't let myself watch YouTube outside of my run days. So the channels that I like, I catch up on them on the days that I'm running, and I don't know, it just gives me something to look forward to, and it's like distracting. So I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be YouTube for you. It can be reality TV or whatever you want it to be. So I like this because I feel like I'm like excited to learn whatever I'm learning, and also it's distracting because I used to do audiobooks, which I also love, but I feel like having the visual stimulation makes it a little bit easier as well.
Yeah, so overall the focus was a squat. We worked on squat overall strength, and then also a little bit of squat endurance with that max set at the end. Worked on her pull-ups. The pull-ups was volume focused, so increasing time under tension, that was the time. And then now we want to kind of touch a little bit on each of her goals. She wants to get better cardiovascularly. That's why we're doing all of them kind of without much break. We're touching push-ups, we're touching hinging, which will help her squat, and the lateral lunges, which is going to help with her mobility, help with her hip health, and also help with a little bit of strength. Split it 5 to 5. Yeah. I've worked with siff long enough to know that the eye rolls are nothing personal.
This is low-key a fucking tough workout. This is like the worst though. Like she's like, I don't even know, like operates a torture chamber in there. It's so gnarly. Okay, so we are gonna go to Pilates private with Amanda, who owns Pilates by Amanda. She also has an online platform called Core Club. So if you guys are wanting this but at home, that's an incredible platform. So I like training private with Amanda because she's just incredible, and the way that she knows your body is insane. She's so talented. So that's what we're gonna go do.
Hi, my name is Amanda Kassar. I'm the founder of Pilates by Amanda, and I live in Los Angeles, and I'm opening my second studio soon. And I also have a fitness app, Pilates at-home fitness app called Core Club.
She also runs a torture chamber. That's where we are. This is the torture chamber.
I definitely would recommend 2 to 3 days of Pilates. I love strength training, I love walking, and so incorporating that in between. Just think of Pilates as like an oil change for your body. You really want to get your body organized before you go do the heavy stuff. It prevents injuries. You really want to focus on the small twitch muscle fibers, and you get that with Pilates.
What?
Sorry, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Ooh, look how, they look like a raspberry.
I know, it's so cute. My God.
It's so good. Amazing.
Right?
2. And what?
Oh, thank God. Are we done?
This is so good.
Isn't it? I'm
It
like,
doesn't have a weird aftertaste.
right? Listen, we did 50 iterations.
Does not have a weird aftertaste. I was waiting for it.
I know. And let me tell you, previous iterations had, I was like, until we can get that aftertaste not there, it's not perfect, yeah.
By the way, like from over here, it looks like a perfect organic raspberry. Stop the knees right on top of your hips, arms go wide. Good.
Okay, so thank you so much for following me around on my week of workouts. I hope that it's been like inspiring and helpful for you guys. I think finding movement that you love and works for you just makes it so much more sustainable. So I hope that this has served as some inspiration. So something that's been so helpful for me in my workout journey is the recovery piece, because as you guys can see, I work out several days a week, and that's why I'm so excited for Tone, because not only does it help with recovery, it also helps me see the results that I want from my workout. And it's honestly a product that I wish I had when I started my journey. So we're putting all the details of the product in the description box, and I hope you guys had fun with me this week. I hope that it's been inspiring, and make sure you check out Tone, and we'll see you next week.